Sassy's gotta see the camera and get on it and disturb it. Go sit over there. So here's what I do. My tegus, I have two tegus, a red Argentine Tegu and a black and white Argentine Tegu. I have a big room where they roam, and I have this 8 by 4.5 foot enclosure that's custom built by me. And my tegus alternate between the room, the large 30 foot by 17 foot room, and this room that's in an actual other room. Plus, they have this this enclosure that they can be actually contained in. So, with that said, my tegus never, when I'm here, come here, Sassy. Never stay in their enclosures more than a couple of hours. They get out and interchange between this room, where this enclosure is, and inside this enclosure, because it has dirt and it has their UVB lights, and so they're in here to get their light and to dig around in the dirt, but they get bored. They get bored in about 2 hours during the day, and when I'm home, which is a fair amount of time, I switch them out, because this one's female, and my male, they can't hang out together anymore and be in tight quarters. They grew up loving each other. I mean, inseparable up to about 2 years old, and now they have to be separated, which is kind of sad, because it's cool that they got along so well and that they sought each other as companions, and it's not the sad life of one Tegu. She just went pee-pee right there. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get her out and take her into the other room, because she's been in here basking, and she is now warm to touch, and so she now is ready to go into the other room and broaden her horizons, and then get shifted into a new environment that she can go explore. So let's pick her up. I'm gonna have to clean up the urine on her ceramic tile, but I'm gonna take her in the other room. All right, so what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to show you. Sassy is a maniac. Sassy eats every single day. I don't overfeed her, but she eats every day, because that's what tegus want to do. And you can see my tegus are very, very healthy, both of them, and they're not overweight. And you can tell because they're not overly plump, and they've got the wrinkles down the sides. If you see a tegu that a large part of the time doesn't ever have any wrinkles and looks bloated, you have a fat tegu. It's overweight, and it's going to shorten your tegu's life inevitably in the end. So they eat a lot, and so I just want to show you. I'm going to bring Sassy in. She ate yesterday, but I'm going to show you again today. It's like every day is a new day, and food is like gold to humans. Gold and diamonds for females. I mean, it's just like food. So watch as I go get her. I brought her out of the cage, but I had to put her in the bathtub to wash her because she peed on herself, and want to make sure she's clean. But I'm going to bring her in here, and we're going to watch her go after this food. All right, here we got some bananas that are quickly going bad, that are ripening super fast, way faster than I thought. I bought too many bananas. And some blackberries. Yeah, sorry, not blueberries, they're black. So let's put the camera down. I got her in here. She is a handful. That's why I talk about black and white Tegu. Argentine Tegu is probably, just from my limited experience, probably just the superior Tegu, because this red female Tegu is a handful. She is a hunter and a killer, and she sees things, and she is so fast. She's just a whole different breed of Tegu. So let me get her over here. And she sees that food. There, she sees it now. There she goes. she realizes she just go to town. She's much more agile than her head being smaller with a little needle nose type beak. She can pick up things, you know, like a BB. She could eat BBs off the ground where Mac would not be able to do that. She is very, very skilled, almost like a completely different lizard. And that's kind of, I mean, I was told she was from Argentina. So, I mean, the black and white, so she kind of has the black and white. She's just, the orangish red color is what they call her. She's a sweetheart, but she's a nutball. She's hard to handle, and you have to take more respect with her because of how fast she is. And you can see these wrinkles that I talk about. That you want to see these wrinkles, and she's real squirmy, but it's okay. She deals with it. You just got to pin her down. But you see these wrinkles that I can pull on her sides? She just doesn't like to be manhandled or picked up as much as like Mac, my black and white Tegu, is way, way easier to handle and less dominating, you know. Just this one likes to do exactly what she wants to do, and anytime I try to deviate her plan, she fights me to a degree. But she would eat so much more fruit, fish, you know, watermelon. I mean, I can get some watermelon here. I got some watermelon. No, I ate it all. I ate it all. So no more watermelon. But she is a maniac when it comes to food. Here, Sassy, look. Look, there's some more. The good thing about Sassy is that she's not a biter. She very, very, very rarely, almost never attempts to bite me. And so, I mean, if she bit me, she would be a horrible lizard to have. She would be handleable, and I would probably get rid of her. I mean, unfortunately, that's just the outcome that probably would be, because she would not be able to be a pet as more as a breeder or something just to be observed. But she does not bite me, and so I can get her in many different situations that she doesn't like, and I can put my hand on her head, though she doesn't like it. I can hold her, I can put my hands around her head, and she won't bite me. She just does not bite. And so I have to pick her up, and I have to manage her and move her around. And if she bit me, it would just be a no-go. It would be horrible, because Tegu bites are just so nasty. See, if she thinks she has food. Come on, Sassy, look, I got food. I don't have food, but she just so loves food. She walks like an alligator. It's just very, very unique. She patrols, you know, if you watch Florida alligators, that she walks like an alligator. And she's always watching me. And at any moment, I'll show you, if she thinks there's food, like if I make a movement like something like food, she's just on it. You gotta be really careful with her. She's that fast. But she just walks around this big room that I have. Got a little water feature there. They can get water, they can climb up, they can go sit up on their basking platform. Well, I don't have lights currently, but there's the Zoom Ed heater up there that they can sit on, and they can love to look out the window. But they climb around on everything in this room. And that's Sassy walks for hours, and that's exercise. They need exercise to walk around and not just in a 4x6, 4x8 enclosure. That they will get bored to all get out in a little small cage. Sassy's about 3 feet long, and she needs a big space to roam. Look how she walks. Very prehistoric. See, she always looks at me. She looks back. She goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" But she is sweet. She's sweet, and I can touch her and I can pick her up. I'll get scratched, but she's not. Thank the Lord, she's not a biter, because she can inflict a lot of damage to on my skin, and she just doesn't. Not a she's not fearing for her life. So I guess that's important, because she may give me a food bite in response, thinking that my fingers were food, but it's not a hostility bite, and it's not a fearful bite. And those are kind of the worst bites that you can take from a tegu, from my limited experience of 2 years. Let's see here. Yeah, Sassy. She puts up with me. She's constantly testing me to see if I have food. That's what she's doing. She's putting her tongue out and making sure that I do not have food. But that's my video. All right, thanks for viewing. Check back for more content as usual.